Tom, are you still not able to find a job? How lazy are you? It's been an entire year since you quit your previous job. It's seriously about time you gave up on your dream of working remotely full-time. I know that you got a large severance check when your company went under last year, but that's not gonna last us forever, you know. You really should stop being so damn lazy. It's so disappointing seeing you at home every single damn day. You're a man. Get a friggin' job. That's your job as a man in this relationship, Tom. You're not gonna succeed sitting in your room all day.
Mary, why are you flooding me with texts all of a sudden? And why the hell are you texting me when we're in the same house? You could just walk upstairs and talk to me in person, you know?
Just be quiet and start looking for a job already, okay? There's only a small handful of people that make it working from home. You're obviously not one of them. I want you to stop whatever the hell you're doing in your room and go find a normal job. I bet all you do in there is play games and watch Netflix anyway. Don't think I don't know what you're doing up there. I want you to think about your future and start working for a company again. This is a final warning for you.
Man, not this conversation again. I've told you this a countless amount of times, but I already make more than enough money for the both of us working remotely. I hustle on the side, and I've been doing this since my previous company went under last year. My side hustle was already doing pretty well while I was working my main job anyway. Now that I can work on it full-time, it's actually become really successful. You really don't need to worry about it at all. I even showed you a paycheck, right? There was enough money on there, right?
How can you call yourself successful with the paycheck that you showed me?
What?
You're really underestimating the cost of living here if you think that's enough. I want to live a way more luxurious life than this, you know. I want to quit my part-time job so I can be a housewife full-time. So I really need you to get a real job so that you can earn way more for the both of us.
How much do you expect me to make? I'm already earning a pretty decent amount of money.
Well, let's see. I'd expect a man to make at least $100,000 a year, especially because you're my husband and I'm a beautiful wife and I expect to be treated like a princess by my prince.
Well, if that's the case, then...
Then what? Just stop talking. I don't even want to hear your excuses. We should just get a divorce, Tom.
Wait, what? You didn't even let me finish my sentence.
I am guessing that the reason why you still haven't gone out to look for a job is because you're so damn useless. And being shy is getting you nowhere in life. You've always been a really quiet person ever since I met you at college. The only reason I ended up marrying you was because you got that really well-paying job as soon as you graduated. But now that the company no longer exists, I'm left with a pathetic man who has major personality issues.
So you're saying that just because I'm shy compared to normal people, I have personality issues?
Yes. To prove it, you haven't even tried looking for a job ever since you lost your job, and it's been well over a year. You're just a sad loner that spends all his time in his room.
So that's what you think of me, huh? Do you not realize that I'm working so damn hard every single day to earn money for the both of us?
You can say whatever the hell you want, but I've already made up my mind about you, Tom. A woman like me is way too good for a loser like you who only makes a measly $25,000 a year. I can do so much better than you. You need to stay away from me and leave me alone.
Wait, why did you just say $25,000? That's not how much I earn. I told you before.
That was the total amount of money that you showed me on your paycheck.
Oh, so that's why you've been badgering me to find a new job. It all makes sense now.
See, now you know why I've been complaining to you this entire time. Anyway, whatever, Tom, I'm done. I've already decided that we're getting divorced and I can't wait to start looking for my next boyfriend. I'm gonna find someone that's good looking as well as rich this time. Something you didn't have in you. I'll bring over the divorce papers later today, actually. And also, we're renting out this property under my dad's name, so you're the one that has to move out, okay? Not me. I'll give you until the end of the day tomorrow to get your belongings together, so make sure you're gone by then. I don't ever want to see you again.
Okay, Mary, that is fine by me. Just let me tell you one thing before I leave. I actually make $300,000 a year. Anyway, whatever. I'll start packing so that I can leave.
What did you just say? $300,000 a year?
Yes.
Oh, stop making up lies like that just because you're upset about us breaking up. You're so pathetic. It disgusts me that I even married you in the first place.
Fine. Say all you want. I don't care.
So, you've decided to leave already? That was quicker than I thought, but okay.
Yeah, I gathered up all my things yesterday and left your place at around 6 a.m. this morning. I even worked with the estate agent to see if there were any places available that I could rent out immediately. And they told me that there were a few options, so I'm gonna go and take a look at them right now. I'll probably have a new place to live by the end of the day.
Well, good for you. Oh yeah, what about the divorce papers? Did you make sure to fill them in and sign them and everything?
Yeah, I left it on the dining room table. It should be ready to be handed in.
Oh, found it. I'll sign them too and make sure that our divorce is official by the end of the day.
Okay, thanks. Anyways, I have a lot of things to do, so I'm gonna put my phone down right now.
There you go again, trying to act like you're a busy and successful businessman or some crap like that. Cut it out, Tom. Drop the act. Seriously, I don't care anymore. You're too shy to even go for a job interview. You're just a low-life loser, and you're about to be single, so just accept it.
Hey, Alice, it's Tom here. It's been a while, huh? How have you been?
Oh, hello, Tom. It really has been a while. I've been doing very well, thank you. It's nice to hear from you, darling. What's wrong?
I just have something that I need to tell you. I'm sorry that I'm texting you out of the blue. Mary and I are getting a divorce. You'll probably hear it from her later, but I just wanted to let you know first.
Really? No. You two are getting divorced?
I think that she's making our divorce official as we speak right now.
Oh, no. This is definitely not something that I was expecting to hear today. What happened between you guys? Wait, please don't tell me that her attitude was the issue. Listen, if it is, you have to know that she grew up completely spoiled by her dad. I hope that she didn't do anything stupid.
Well, I guess the reason why we're getting a divorce is because of that. I can't take her anymore. She's so arrogant and demanding. I don't really want to speak badly about your daughter, but she's very spoiled and has some pretty unreasonable expectations from a husband. There were also some misunderstandings between us that kind of led to us getting a divorce, but she just didn't listen to me or believe what I had to tell her. I've reached my limits living with her anyway. I just can't take it anymore.
Can I ask you what you meant by the misunderstandings?
Well, for some reason, she seems to believe that I only make $25,000 a year. I told her that I make way more than that, but she won't believe me. She thinks that I've been out of a job for a year, and I told her I wasn't. She was really emphasizing that.
Oh, I see.
I even showed her my paychecks to prove that I make more, but for some reason that just seemed to reinforce her beliefs about me not earning much.
Wow, well, that seems like the kind of thing she would do and say. She hates to admit that she's wrong, even if it's very clear that it's her fault. I can totally understand why you want the divorce. Thanks for letting me know, Tom. I'll make sure to speak to my husband about this. He's on a business trip abroad right now, so I'll talk to him when he comes back.
Okay, I'll come and see you guys once things settle down a little, since we might not be seeing each other so often once the divorce gets finalized. I'm really sorry that I had to let you know about this all of a sudden.
Tom, you need to tell me what is going on. My dad just called me from his business trip abroad, and he told me that you make over $300,000 a year? Is that really true? Why did you agree to the divorce? I never would have filed for a divorce if I had known that you earned that much.
Hey, Mary, how are you doing?
Oh, stop being so nonchalant and answer my question. Also, I want you to come back home right now. We have to find a way to withdraw our divorce papers. I've decided that you can continue to be my husband.
I don't think that a divorce can be withdrawn so easily. Look, we've sent the papers already. Just leave it.
Well, then let's get remarried again then. Either way, you need to come back here.
Why should I? You were the one that wanted to get the divorce in the first place.
I only said that because you didn't tell me that you earned over $300,000 a year. That's a lot of money. It's mostly your fault that we're in this situation anyway. You should be the one apologizing to me. I'm telling you that I'm willing to be your wife again. Hurry up and come back home.
Actually, no, I'm not going to be coming back. I think it was actually a good idea that we filed for divorce.
How could you say that? I'm telling you that I'm willing to be your wife again.
Well then, let me ask you one question. Do you have any idea what I do for a living?
You're a remote worker? You do something from home or something? I know that for sure. Your work also has something to do with a laptop.
Well, that's just the way I work. That's not exactly what I do. And Mary, this is my point. You don't know me at all anymore. What I do, what I like, nothing. And you've made it so obvious that you're after my money.
So? Just tell me what you do for work then.
I write blogs, make video content, and I also trade stocks and other forms of investing. Sometimes I help proofread work for some of my friends who are writers too. It's a mix of things, and I have multiple sources of income.
Well, how am I supposed to remember all of that?
'Cause you're my wife?
So anyway, that's how you make $300,000 a year?
Yes, the $25,000 you saw in my paycheck was just for a month for one of my jobs. Also, my monthly income kind of fluctuates a lot. The paycheck that I showed you was from one of my worst months. You probably mistook that for an entire year of my salary.
So I assumed your monthly income was your salary for the entire year? Wow, I totally messed up.
The thing is, we've had conversations like this loads of times in the past, and you never listened.
Really?
Yeah, you just never listen. All you ever have an ear for is money, and I'm sick of it.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm sick and tired of you. I've been wanting to get a divorce for a while now anyway, so I'm actually really happy that this happened. It just seems like you have no interest in me at all. I was your husband, not some money-making machine. I also didn't particularly like your dad either.
My dad? What about my dad? What did he ever do to you?
He just keeps using my name as a way to attract new business partners just because I'm pretty well known in the investing world. I never gave him the permission to do that at all. I didn't really make a big deal out of it because I was married to you and he was your dad, but I hate the way he uses my name like that.
He did that?
Yeah, he did. I guess I also didn't confront him because I'm not good with confrontations. So I'm glad that it's out in the open now, and you know how I felt all this time.
Well, okay, fine. I get it, but just come back to me.
I'm sorry, but that is not going to happen. In fact, I don't think I'm ever going to want to get back together with you again.
Please don't say that. I need you. My dad told me that his business is hugely reliant on your name and connections to him too, actually. Now I understand what that means. He said that his company is going to be in trouble if you're no longer his son-in-law.
No, I am definitely not going to get back with you then. He only has himself to blame for this. He kept using my name without my permission after all.
We don't have time to be arguing about this. Would you please just hurry and come back home?
Don't make me repeat myself, Mary. I'm not going to be coming back.
So, are you saying that you don't care if my dad's business fails? I thought you guys help each other out.
Actually, that's not true at all. Me and your dad have never been business partners at all. I might be well known in the investment industry, but I just do it as a hobby. I hated the way your dad used my name as a way to attract potential investors into his company. I wasn't affiliated to his businesses at all. He can sort out this mess himself. I'm glad that I'm going to be able to cut ties with him as well.
So, you're serious about not wanting to get back with me?
Yeah, I just listed out all the reasons why I don't want to be with you. Were you seriously not listening to me again?
Please, I'm begging you. My dad's gonna be so angry at me if you leave me. He's gonna cut ties with me and kick me out. If that happens, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. If I don't get back together with you, I'm not gonna have anyone that's gonna look after me and pay for my expenses. Please, would you reconsider this?
I have to get back to work soon. I have a blog post that I have to work on that needs to be posted by the end of the day. I also have a meeting with one of my friends to talk about some new investing strategies. I don't really have the time to be texting you anymore.
Wait, please don't go. I really don't know what to do if you leave me. I'll be completely alone and no one to rely on.
You're an adult now. It's about time you became more independent anyway. Maybe you should just go and find a full-time job so that you can earn your own living. Anyway, I've really got to get going. Good luck in life, Mary.
Wait, Tom, I'm really sorry for the way I treated you. I should have been kinder and more respectful to you. I really regret everything that I did. Please give me one more chance. Please.
Mary ended up having to tell her dad about the bad news. Just like she said, he was so angry that he kicked her out of the house. Alice, her mom, couldn't even stop him. She asked for help from her relatives, but none of them wanted to help her out either, so she's alone now. Being an arrogant and spoiled person meant nobody wanted to lend her a hand even when she needed it the most. I heard that she ended up finding a part-time job at a grocery store, and she's working long hours every day. Her dad's company fell apart as his business partners started to realize that he was cheating his way into deals. I heard that his company was now in a huge amount of debt too. Mary's mom Alice recently messaged me saying that she was thinking about getting a divorce from him too. She told me that both her husband and her daughter were just nasty people and that she wanted to leave them for good. Let's see what happens to her now. Either way, I'm happy that I can start a new chapter in my life. Cheers to that. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like the video and leave a comment. See you in the next one.